All right, let's take an up-close look at some of the features of ESChat. We'll demonstrate using 1 Sprint BlackBerry Bold and 5 Verizon BlackBerry Tours. I'll foreground the ESChat application by selecting the desktop icon and pressing the trackpad. I can also foreground the application by just selecting the left side convenience key, which on a BlackBerry is also the push-to-talk button. Now, the menu structure for ESChat is a tab structure. The first tab shows our individual users, and these are the individual phones or contacts. Each phone also has a presence icon, which follow the Microsoft Communicator standards. A green ball next to the user indicates that user is available. A gray ball indicates their phone is not turned on or they're out of the coverage area. A red ball would indicate the user is on call, and a red ball with a bar through it means that user is in Do Not Disturb mode. The next tab is our Group tab. Groups are shown with a group name and the owner of the group. We can also look at the presence of the users within the group by selecting a group and pressing the trackpad. Presence is updated, and it shows me the individual users and their current status. The next tab shows messaging. ESChat, in addition to secure push-to-talk voice calls, has secure messaging with the ability to send messages to your individual contacts or your groups, and also with the ability to reply to the entire group or the individual sender. So let's demonstrate some of the features. We'll make a one-to-one call from our contact list. All we do is select the user we want to call, press the push-to-talk button. Once we press the button and get the grant tone, we can begin talking. That's one-to-one calling. Now we can create a temporary group, an ephemeral group, by selecting multiple users. We just highlight the trackpad, highlight the user and press the trackpad. Here I've selected 3 users, and now I'll press and hold the push-to-talk button. And now in this call I have my originator plus my 3 terminators. I'll go ahead and end that call. And let's take a look at groups. So we have a group called All Call. I'll check the presence of the group again. I see that all the users are in it, so I'll choose to make that call. I highlight the group that I want to call, press and hold the push-to-talk button, and now we have a group call with 6 handsets in it. ESChat allows you to leave a group call and rejoin that call. So we see that group presence is still active. I can rejoin the call, and we're back in. Go ahead and clear these users out of the call. And now let's demonstrate some of the messaging. Now, ESChat messaging follows the same contact and group structure. I can make or send messages to individual users. I can send messages to groups of users, or I can send them to my pre-established groups. So let's go ahead and just do one example with a group. I'll do the same group. I'll select the group I want. I hit the menu button instead of the push-to-talk button. Send message. I send my message. These messages are sent through the data channel. They're not sent through SMS messaging. They won't take away from your SMS message pool. And again, one of the things that's unique about messaging with ESChat is that you have the ability, in fact the default ability is to reply to the entire group. If you want to reply to the sender only, you can select reply to the, and it gives you the name of the sender. But we'll go ahead and send a normal reply, and all the users that were in that group will get the message. So that's an overview of secure voice, push to talk, and secure group text messaging with ESChat.